Hello, guys and gals. This is Cap Corgi, and I wanted to talk about a little bit something special tonight. A relatively new game that's had many, many ups and downs already. Multiversus. I want to discuss this game. I love fighting games. I love Warner Brothers characters, everything from Shaggy to Tom and Jerry to Jason somehow, to all kinds of other characters like Batman and Wonder Woman. Lots of characters that you and we all love. And so Multiverse is combining all those cool characters with the fighting mechanics and the game mechanics of a game like Smash Brothers, which is a proven track record of having just, great gameplay over several different games, all the way from the original all the way until now with Smash Bros. Ultimate. It seemed like a match made in heaven. There's so many things in Warner Brothers, all of Warner Brothers properties, that the setting is already there. And the gameplay of Smash Bros is pretty simple. It's not really that complicated. So how hard could it be to make a game called Multiversus? Well, we're gonna see right now that it is incredibly difficult because, frankly, even though the game came out in May 28th of this year officially, and it came out like twice beforehand in beta, it's taken a step backwards in many ways, and ooh, look at that. The game is dying. From a 2 years ago complete peak of 153,000 players to concurrently right now 6,900 players, this is the misnomer. Never really look at a number like this, guys. You want to look at the 24-hour peak. 12,000 players. So even still, this is 1/10 of the peak. And what is the peak from May? 114,000. So still 1/10. So this is like less than 1/10 of the peak 2 years ago. And this is almost exactly 1/10 of the peak from May 28th, which was the official technical launch of Multiversus. So why exactly is Multiversus dying? It is a very good question. It is a very interesting story, and one I want to cover with you all right here. So what you guys are about to see is all of the gameplay that I did for Multiversus in my first couple of nights playing it on stream here at Cap Corgi on Twitch. And I played through, I think, what was it, like about 10 hours on stream. And in beta, which I will be comparing it to, I played around, I would say, 50 odd hours in the original beta from about 2 years ago. That's quite a considerable amount of time. So I think I've played more than enough to give you a fair judgment. And you're about to see a lot of the actual major issues. These are issues ranging from crazy predatory monetization to being extremely, extremely grindy. And I'll describe this all afterwards as well. Weekly challenges and daily challenges that require you to do basically jumping through hoops as opposed to actually, normally playing the game. And also extremely, extremely expensive monetization from the various multiple premium currencies to the battle passes that kind of just stack upon each other. And also major, major disconnects. Like, the game is not even that smooth to play. Frankly, it also feels slower. It feels slower and less smooth to play than the original beta from 2 years ago, which had a very different feel, and it came out with several issues and several major parts of the game that were in the beta and is now missing. This includes no ranked, no in-game stats, no free-for-all, as in 1v1v1v1, which is easily probably the most common and most played version of Smash Bros with all of your friends. This is how normal people play Smash Brothers. And you can't even do that. And now, why is there any reason to play Multiversus? Well, not much. And that is why a lot of people have quit. So, strap in, grab a drink, enjoy the gameplay, and I'll see you at the end of this, where we can talk about in detail all of these issues, what I think Multiversus and Warner Brothers could do, what I think is likely to happen, and where we go from here as a player base that genuinely wants Multiversus to succeed. So, sorry about the tongue-tied. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Enjoy. All right, let's see. What's new, Doc? A token of our appreciation For all the loyal MVPs in the open beta, which I played a lot of, these commemorative themes, cosmetics. Okay, some bananas. Gone but not forgotten. Multiversus is removing gold from the game? So gold was a premium currency. No, it was like the, it was the currency you got for, like, fighting and stuff in the game. So they're getting rid of it. And they got more specific currencies for unlocking fighters and perks. Ooh. We're going to take a look at this. Because WB, by the way, guys, is quite infamous for, shall we say, completely fucking up the monetization of their games that are live service games. We've seen that with Gotham Knights. We saw that with what's it called? Suicide Squad, Killed Justice League, and more. So this is a little worrying. So we're gonna take a very close look at this, guys, because I hope they didn't screw this game up. This game was fun, and it was really cool to play, and everything. So I actually really did enjoy this. It was quite unbalanced, but, like, that didn't care because, like, you know, it's a silly game. Yeah, oof. This is... I look at things from a critical eye perspective, guys, and I'm like, wait a second, this is a warning area. So we're gonna make sure. Because you're an open beta MVP, you'll receive a set of commemorative cosmetics. Okay, I don't care about that, but that's good. Based on how much gold. Wait, wait. You know what I don't see here, guys? You know what I don't see here? I earned a whole bunch of gold, which is to buy fighters and things like that, right? That's like what you use that for, and perks and all that. What I don't see here in this little paragraph is all the gold that I earned turned into the premium currencies of buying fighters and perks. That's the real question, because if it doesn't, then this is useless. It's a little bit worrying. A little bit of worrying, guys. Because they're doing some crazy shit already. And yeah, we get the banner profile icon. You're right, Tyler. But the problem is that if all the gold is not also translated into currency to buy fighters and buy perks, then what they're doing is resetting our progress for, like, anything that actually matters in the game. That's a big worry. Because I didn't really play this game, like, too much. I played it a bit, but I know friends of mine who played this game like crazy. And they were doing that to get enough currency to be able to unlock the new fighters that were going to be added after the game came back out of closed beta, open beta, which it was in earlier. So that's the thing. It doesn't screw me over too much, but it'll screw over a lot of people who play this game very heavily. Does anything matter in this game? It matters for WB if they want this game to be successful. And it also matters for, I think people cared about this game. Yeah. Like, I mean, I didn't really care too much about this game. Like, I had fun with it, but, like, it was, like, a worse Smash Bros. For me. But, like, I know Stasis played this game a lot. Like, a lot. And there were several other friends of mine that played this game, like, an absolute boatload. Perks 2.0. All perks have been updated and reset, but you'll receive enough perk currency. Here we go. To match the number of perks you unlocked. So it's the number of perks we unlocked, not the amount of gold we got in the closed beta or open beta. That's not good. So this basically is the perk currency, the new gold? Partly. So what they're doing is they're splitting up the currencies, it looks like. And perk currency is one of them. Looks like this one is another, and fighter currency is another. So it looks like they made it more complicated to buy things in this game, which is not a good thing. Now, one thing games always do is they, games as in, like, when they're unfairly monetized and when they're antagonistic towards gamers, is they create complicated avenues of currency and, like, more of them to obfuscate the cost of each thing. And games do that to make you spend more money. This is something that Diablo Immortal did in spades, for example. Diablo Immortal is, like, the worst at this. This is something that, like, Ubisoft and EA games have done. This is something that Battlefront did. Raid Shadow Legends, yeah. I've actually never played Raid Shadow Legends, but I have played other games that are similar. But yeah, perks are now equipped through presets. Go to the fighters, check out presets. And prestigious new currency. Each cosmetic you earn will snag you prestige points, which you can use to unlock exclusive items in the prestige store. Okay. Okay, mastery tracks.
Man, that was groovy.
Oh, so we get experience for little quests? I don't like that. I wonder if we get experience for just playing the game. Global rewards. They're called BP points. Okay. Okay. Yeah, daily logins. We'll definitely look at the premium currency. Okay. So, fighter currency. Okay, we got 50 fighter currency. Okay, because that's just a cosmetic, even if we don't have a character. That's weird. You got, like, 50 to 100. How much are the fighters? That's the real question. Gleamium. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Gleamium is premium currency. Sounds like a premium currency. Get Agent Smith for free. Beat a boss for the first time to earn a point. As you earn points, you earn rewards. Earn Agent Smith for free 2 weeks early. Okay. And then you can earn up to 3,000 fighter currency. Okay. So it's like a battle pass thing. Okay. The Joker's Ruse. Up to 300 fighter currency. The Top Dog Challenge. Jesus Christ, the UI on this is crazy. There's so much shit. So these are the daily quests. Yeah, these are the daily quests. Agent Smith's our voice? We don't know, yeah. Maybe. Maybe they will be. Who knows? Okay. Log in daily and get Banana Guard for free. Jesus, man. Level up fighters to earn rewards. Okay, that's an event thing. Sorry, I'm just trying to go through this and, like, figure out what all this is. Okay, left bumper. Okay, there we go. So, how much to get Batman, for example? Let's see. $3,000 fighter currency. So when one of the major battle passes gives you 300, you gotta do like 10 of those. I wonder how else you get the fighter currency. That's a lot. That's not good. Oh, God. Okay, we got Jason for free, it looks like. That's nice. That's just for logging in. Holy shit. Wait. I didn't get gems for that? Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh my god. So you do not even get the fighter currency for playing the game normally. It looks like you only get it for these little bullshit thingies. Oh my god. Oh, that's not good. That's... oh, boy. So just for, like, playing the normal game. See, Battlefront 2 did this as well. Which is why I don't like how this works. So, like, instead of, like, you know, play a PvP match, you get a certain amount of currency or whatever. You have to hit down specials. Is your character good at down specials? No? Too fucking bad. Play as Banana Guard. There's no way. One of these stupid missions that you have to do in this game is play as premium characters you've not unlocked yet. That is so fucking dumb. The gameplay is still fun. It's very, you know, silly, chill type of gameplay like this. Smash Bros, but worse. So this is like, we've been playing for 2.5 hours, and this is our first look at even the premium currency. I've not gotten it yet. It's not a great sign. Yeah, let's see the prices. Oh, God. $20. Wait, is this another premium currency? Oh, yeah, this is the Gleamium. This is that Gleamium shit. What is this? Daily deals. Gotta get that FOMO going. Yeah, Gleamium is the real money, yeah. And here it is. So, basically, it's a 1 to 10. So 10 Gleamium is $1. Sorry, 1,000 Gleamium is $10. With slightly, you know, slight differences. Prestige store. What is the prestige store? Oh, yeah, this is that prestige currency. That other extra currency. Oh my god, dude. The Batman who laughs. The fighter store. Oh, the Joker is, of course, recommended, and double the Gleamium. Not double the Gleamium, double the fighter points. But he's only 1.2 times, 1.25 times the number of premium currency, incentivizing you to wanting to spend the premium currency for that. Of course, of course. Can we play the character before we do it? No. Oh my god. So, as you can see, Multiversus is in a very, very, very precarious and bad position. We're at 1/10, less than 1/10 of the player base, and that number is steadily going down. The monetization I showed you in the gameplay is extremely, extremely grindy. You lost a lot of progression from when you played in the beta. And the beta was considered like a release. And the only reason that they ended the beta was because player numbers had dipped too far for Warner Brothers and the developer to try to continue using. They decided to basically hit the reset button, which is a trick that only really works once and usually doesn't even happen then, and try to give it more development time. Now, what did the developer PSG use with that development time? The extra year. They decided not to fix the real problems with the game. They decided to create an entirely new game engine and port everything over to the new game engine. Shocker, this was a waste of time. It didn't really work. What they did do was slow down the game about 10-20%, which is markedly different now than it was before. Also, the disconnect and netcode issues has never really been fixed. And beyond that, there is an incredibly unfair progression system. Now, a progression system is important for a games as a service game, and it's because that is what really keeps you playing. That is what keeps us as players engaged. That's what keeps us getting rewards. That's what keeps the game monetized, because then they can, you know, offer new skins and new champions and this and that. And that's kind of what keeps these games of service going along. Lots of games have fumbled this section of a game, even if the gameplay is good. I would say Halo Infinite is a really, really good example. Halo Infinite came out. The gameplay of the, the campaign, the single player, was pretty all right, and a step up than compared to Halo 5 in many ways. Story was better, the characters were slightly better written, different weapons, it was a little bit open world. Lots of good things happened with Halo Infinite, the campaign. You get to the actual online component, and then for almost a literal year, there was a complete lack of updates. The way the challenges worked is actually very similar to Multiversus, where instead of doing 5 matches, or like a single match will give you 100 experience points, for example, and in the case of Multiversus, 10 fighter currency. It now only gives you these rewards for doing little crazy little challenges. In Halo Infinite, it was like hit 5 people with sticky grenades. In this game, it is hit someone with 2 down specials with a humanoid character. Now, what if you're a Wonder Woman main and you don't really have a down special that is viable to hit someone? Really just tough luck. There's no other way to do it. You have to do the challenges. There's no really grinding out. They added it, by the way. They did fix this slightly in the most recent patch. They added some, but the progression for it is like 200 fights, and then you'll get like a slight amount of fighter currency or something. It's ridiculous. Basically, what they're expecting to do is to grind the game forever. And by virtue of being forced to grind the game forever, you get frustrated and you end up just buying the fighters or just buying the things that you want in the game via the premium currency, via the exorbitant prices. And that's it. That's all they really want you to do. Because it's like, I think it's almost $10 or more for each different fighter. And that there's many different fighters, and then for any costumes and like that, the battle passes. There's several premium battle passes, and the progression on that takes absolutely forever. Yeah, 10 experience. Sorry, I wrote down the number earlier. 10 experience for a win is a literal slap in the face. And I think I counted it out. It takes like around 200 matches to go up a single level in the battle pass. It's like who did they think they were trying to fool here? And the real crux of the matter is Warner Brothers is no stranger to bad battle passes and bad games as a service types of development. They've done this with Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and they're going to do this with probably any of the other games of service games that they're trying to make. And they've already stated, Warner Brothers, that they want to do many games of service games. So guys, get ready. We're going to see a lot of these. This is a major issue because, the gameplay, besides the disconnects, besides the extreme floatiness and, the slowdown and the less abilities than you had in the beta and so on, it's not really a bad game in terms of the gameplay. Like, you can still grab Shaggy completely for free because you get him unlocked, or Jason, who gets immediately unlocked as well, and clown around for a few hours here and there, and it's totally fine. But the thing is that this game is going to die, and the game is going to die because the monetization is terrible, the battle passes are terrible, the progression is terrible, and these types of things, as we saw in Halo Infinite, truly and completely kills an online live service game. Beyond that, not having any ranked, not having any endgame stats, not having any free-for-all, these are all features that were in the beta and is a step backwards and completely gone now. I don't know how Warner Brothers expected players, because the peak in the beta was higher than the peak in the official launch. So more people played the original beta. And now more people are, more people have dropped the game than will ever come back to it. And it's just like, how did they expect to pull the wool over people's eyes when they had these features before? It makes zero sense. With the input lag especially, it's like these are things that were problems in the beta, but they're exacerbated now. I honestly don't see a future where this game even survives. Dude, you even look at the tutorial. The old tutorial actually was pretty helpful, useful. It taught you several different game mechanics, and it taught you, various things. Now, it's been degraded into how to literally just move in the game. And this will also hamper new players. The reason this is important is because every game bleeds players. Some games bleed them faster than others, and this one is bleeding them very, very fast. And if you're bleeding players, you need to replace them with new players. If the new player experience is terrible, the game will never, catch up and regain players at a higher rate than it's losing players and, have a really healthy player base. That is long gone. The time-gated content is also really poorly implemented. And it is a very, very big issue where you have to, you're given a certain amount of time for a lot of like the battle passes and like a lot of the premium time events. And several people who play far more than I do have done the math. You can look it up on Google or Reddit or whatever you want. And they're not physically able to finish the event. Like, there's just too many matches, there's too many events, or too many requirements to even finish the actual event. And if you do, and you forget to click that collect button, this game feels like a gacha game on your mobile phone, where it will not give you the reward. You have to actually click the button, and if you don't, it's gone. If you forgot for a day, you come back, the day is gone, and then the reward is gone. It's actually ridiculous. And honestly, I think that no person should play this game. I would say that this is an absolute abject failure. Warner Brothers and PSG, Warner Brothers publisher, PSG is the developer, they've both completely failed their game. They've wasted their second chance. And at this point, the game is going to die. It deserves to die. And everyone who's playing the game right now is frankly and very unfortunately wasting their time. There was a very, very good, situation here where they could have, had a very interesting game. They could have raised good money. They could have, had a very healthy games as a service platform with interesting characters, interesting progression, and the bag is fumbled. I would say that this game, as gameplay wise, in the beta, was like a 6.5 out of 10. Now, out of the beta at the official release, I would say it's down to like maybe a 3 to 4 out of 10. It's that bad. And if you wrap in all of the other issues, that's just the gameplay. If you wrap in the monetization issues, the desyncs, the the battle pass, the grindiness, and the lack of movement in over a month. One reason I wanted to wait for until now to do this video is because I wanted to see if were they going to patch, were they going to fix these issues. The answer is no. None of these issues that have been glaring, and people have been talking about this very firmly and very really in the past since May 28th, none of them have really been fixed. They did like one micro fix for a little bit of a thing with the adding experience at the end of a match. And like I said, it takes 200 to go up one Battle Pass level, which is crazy. It's just not going to happen at this point. And I would say that Warner Brothers has a track record of basically completely abandoning games, and I certainly expect that to happen here. So with all that in mind, I would give this game probably one of my lowest scores that I've ever given a game. I would probably give it around a 2 to, at the most, 2.5 out of 10. This game is an abject failure. Do not waste your time. I'm really sad about this because, playing as Shaggy in the beta is some of the most fun I had. Playing as Batman and, like throwing batarangs around and stuff, it was really cool. This could have been great. Warner Brothers screwed it up. And frankly, as game players yourselves, you guys should be pissed at PSG and at Warner Brothers. This is an absolute travesty of a game. And I just wanted to give you my word of warning. Best of luck. I hope you guys are able to find your game. Frankly, I would just honestly get or emulate Nintendo Switch and just play freaking Smash Brothers. It is an infinitely better game. Or Brawlhalla, I think, on Steam is still in existence, and I think that's just a better game as well with Smash Brothers style mechanics. This one is just not worth your time. Very sorry about the bad news, but you will always get the authentic experience, the authentic discussion from me. I will never lie to you. I will never blow smoke up your ass. I will always give it to you straight. Is the game good, bad, or ugly? This one is bad and ugly at the same time. Take care, my friends. If you guys like the video, if you found this video informative, give it a like, give it a sub, share it with your friends. I'd really appreciate that. And catch you on the flip side for more game reviews, more game discussions, more fun, more good game announcements. We've been covering lots of good games and more. Take care, my friends, and thank you so much for hanging on out. And, make sure you actually take a look at the 200th video a few videos ago. There is an active giveaway on that one, so you can actually use this opportunity with a bad game review, that is a negative game review, to at least get something positive out of it. So keep that in mind. Take care, my friends. I will see you guys on the flip side.